Hello, guys. Thank you so. Hello, and thank you so much for tuning back in to another episode of The Real Convo. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like the video, share your comments down below, and of course, as usual and always, please don't forget to have a great day. So, as you can see in the topic, we are going to be talking about Donald Trump. But because I want to give YouTube time to give you guys notifications and give everybody time to come in, I'm going to go ahead and open the story up with this right here. Just until we get everybody in here, just until some more real ones can come in the chat. So let me go ahead and pull up the story that we're going to talk about just until we can give more people time to come in. Don't forget to like the video on your way in. It costs you absolutely nothing. Please like the video. If you support the channel and you want to support me, please do so by liking the video. It helps me to get into YouTube's algorithm, and it really does help somebody who's very small. And if you are over here from Facebook and you didn't get a chance to catch my live on Facebook, I was basically over there just congratulating and giving you guys big thank yous. And I just want to take the time out right now on YouTube to give you guys a big thank you. You guys have been doing your big one. Thank you so much for the support. If you guys could just help me get to 1,000 subscribers and get my watch hours up, I would really appreciate it. So please, if you enjoy the commentary, please share the video, invite somebody else if you like my topics, and even if you disagree, thumbs the video down if you disagree. You know what I mean? Just let me know you're there. But let me go ahead and share the screen really fast. Well, I've already shared the screen, but as you can see, I wanted to talk about this story right here about Nike under fire for forgetting the WNBA is still playing basketball amid break before the NBA finals. And it looks like Nike basketball said, and that's that, a week without hoop, shaking my head. Nike Twitter admin under fire for not acknowledging the WNBA currently playing basketball during YHR NBA season break for the NBA finals. I'm trying to understand, how do you just forget an entire national basketball? I mean, not a team. You just forgot the entire whole sport itself, the whole sector that's cut out for women specifically. You didn't forget that the men were playing. You know that not only is there a male basketball national team and their season is still going, but you also know, it seems like if you know that, then how could you not understand and know that the women basketball was still going on? I'm not, for the life of me, I'm not getting that. I am not. I am not getting that. Seriously. Are you guys understanding? I don't understand, how did the admins over there at Nike forget that? How? I don't understand that. How do you just forget that? But you don't forget that the men are playing. And then as soon as women say that this is still a misogynistic, patriarchal universe that we are living in, up under misogyny and suppression and oppression from males, not all but some, they tell us that we weak and emotional. Instead of taking the time out and listening to what we actually saying, that no, I'm not weak and emotional. I need to be acknowledged the same way that you acknowledge yourself in this same atmosphere. I put in the same work. I bring in funds just like the men do. I bring in profits. I could be commercialized and bring in revenue. I'm an asset to not only just the NBA, but anybody who deals with the NBA, any sponsors or endorsements such as Nike basketball. And I think Nike basketball is not good enough for me. Let me see if they've responded. Let me see. Hold on, because that's disrespectful to the sports leagues. Period. I hope they don't think that this is a cute little. Oh yeah, because it's not. This is a cute little. Oh, men run the world. Y'all look crazy out here in 2024 and sitting up here. Just probably some old cruddy men that sits on the board and still believing that you can beat your wife rule as long as the stick was a certain size. You could beat her back there in the back in the days. Some men from that type of generation right there probably is what we dealing with from the board of Nike's, the admins over there at Nike. Has to be somebody in a time machine. Let me see. Let's see. Showing Nike Twitter admin under fire for not acknowledging the WNBA currently playing basketball. Did you not acknowledge it? Like, were you in a setting where you were speaking about it and you kind of just didn't even acknowledge the women NBA, or did you just altogether forget and just say something along the lines like that could have led someone to believe in that in your mind that you felt as though the season was just completely over? That's what I'm trying to understand. That's what I'm trying to get. That is what I'm truly trying to understand. I'm not getting that. That makes absolutely no sense to me. But let me see what the comments are saying, child, because or is it me or honey, listen. Somebody said they love leaving us out. Leaving us out. But this still the year the WNBA showing the fuck out. Why they ain't put Caitlin Clark as the picture though? She signed to Nike, not Angel. Oh wow. Yeah, that's a good question. Why didn't they put? Yeah, because they know Miss Angel Reese's name is hot, honey. You put her on any photo, on any billboard, on any headline, baby, you get traction. You're going to get traction, honey. Just like that girl found her the other day. I feel like that little wench was being hell of a haterish, hell of a mean girlish, hell of a fucking just toxic competitive. You know, toxic competitiveness, not the like nice, cool competitiveness. You know, like where you could be competitive and then you can sit there and think about it later on, like, you know what? Yeah, I was kind of tripping. Or you know what? Even though I love the game, I love the sport, I'm gonna respect that. Just like I'm a mother and I have kids to carry with this body one day, I'm gonna go out here and do my thing. I'm gonna go out here and play this sport real hard. But I ain't gonna go out here and tap dance and try to hurt other women who I know they use their body the same way I do. You know, that type of spirit. She to me was just giving just gremlin. She was just giving jealous, hateful. So that coming right there, this one does resonate with me. Why don't we have Caitlin Clark on the picture though? Why did y'all put Angel Reese up there? Yeah, Nike, like, or y'all losing, or y'all set y'all sales down? Y'all need some attention over there. Or are y'all about to launch some new shoes or sign some get some more endorsements with some younger, hotter blood? What's going on over there at Nike? Because I've never seen y'all fumble the ball, fumble the bag, really. Okay. Well, give it to him, please. Thank you, ma'am. I've learned in business that what's important to the leader becomes important to the team slash employees. The tweet is just a symptom of what's really happening in those offices. They don't think or care about it because it was never really a priority to who is in charge. Ooh, baby, that is deep. Nike, do you hear the people? The people over in the comments over here at what is this? The Bish Gossip. Shout out to the Bish Gossip, honey. This is how they are feeling. Baby, that's what they had said. Somebody else said they're talking about the NBA shaking my head. Mm. It doesn't matter. Acknowledge the WNBA. Low key, that's messed up. What do you mean low key? No, baby, very high key. Very noticeably. Very, very, baby, what? Baby, what? You know, it used to be legal to beat your wife, baby. You know y'all don't really matter. It's really women lives matter. Really. If they really want to be serious, if they really want to get technical about it, that's what it is. Yeah, it really is insane. Wow, insane. Yeah. That we still have human beings walking around here. We still have cruddy men, cruddy dusties, cruddy caviar eating dusties that still live in a time machine where it was legal to beat your wife if the switch wasn't too big, where it's just like, oh, that's a 2x4. You can beat her. Get a switch and not a 2x4. We'll allow you to beat her only with a 2x4, okay? You know, those type of that eats Grey Poupon, cruddy old guys still sitting on the board, still sitting on that board of admins. I'm just saying that's what I'm thinking, my theory. Let me know, Nike. Reach out to the Real Convo and let me know. Let me know your opinion on this, because right now that's my opinion on it. Do you guys agree with my opinion? Do you guys disagree with my opinion? Why do you agree or disagree with my opinion and everything over there that I just said? But let me tell you what I feel like a quick fix to this will be. So Nike, y'all need to come out, especially since y'all used Angel Reese to endorse this. Go ahead and give her a major endorsement. Go ahead and give her some more publicity. Go ahead and increase the WNBA publicity. Go ahead and come out and go ahead and give that sincere apology to the women in the NBA. Yes, pronto. I need to talk to your PR team, because we need the apology and we need it now. Because we feel away. And we need to make sure that you guys put in your planning whenever you're going to do any type of public speaking moving forward, that you not only are told to acknowledge the men in the NBA, but the women, and that you guys are up to date about who is in season, when, and where, and how, which I don't understand why y'all would need to know that, especially since if the men are playing basketball, it's only fair to say that, of course, common sense would tell you that the women are playing basketball. But since we understand that we do have some old, decrepit, dusty, Grey Poupon eating fellas sitting on the board of admins and or directors over at Nike, and you guys want to play in women's face this way, then yes, let's be very tedious and petty. But yeah, this is the solution, Nike. This is what we want. This is what we want to see. Right, real ones. I mean, well, you guys have y'all's own opinion, but that's my opinion. They listening, so I'm just telling you, Nike. But yeah, I wanted to warm the conversation up with that, because I was like, what are these people doing? They just fumbling all types of common sense. I'm starting to think that when you get to a certain level of celebrity, that you have to just fumble your common sense. I'm starting to think that. I'm starting to think that somewhere in the closet says, um, act as if you don't understand anything. Like, we need shock value moments, and you're going to be obligated to do the dumbest things, because it's going to become times where we're just screaming for attention and we just need shock value moments. Yeah, kind of like this person right here that our boy was warning us about back in the day, but no one listened. Let's go ahead and listen at what the king himself was trying to tell us back in the Dizzy Izzy. You understand what I mean?
From James Brown to Samuel Davis Jr., some of the real pioneers that inspired me to be the entertainer that I am. These artists are always on tour because if they stopped touring, they would totally go broken. And it's been the record companies really, really do conspire against their artists. They steal, they cheat, they do whatever they can, especially the black artists. Tommy Mottola. Tommy Mottola is the president of the record division. He is a mean, he's a racist, and he's very, very, very devilish. black artists have been taken advantage of completely. And it's time now that we have to put a stop to this incredible, incredible injustice. And like Mrs. Sharpton was saying, people from James Brown to Sammy Davis Jr., some of the real pioneers that inspired me to be the entertainer that I am. These artists are always on tour because if they stop touring, they would totally go broken. And
Fair use.
it's been the record companies really, really do conspire against their artists. They steal, they cheat, they do whatever they can, especially the black artists. Tommy Mottola is the president of the record division. He is a mean.
Hold on. Sorry about that. Hold on. What just happened? What are y'all doing? Oh, are y'all messing because y'all don't want that to play? Or y'all messing with the live? Or y'all messing with it? Oh, honey. I don't think they wanted me playing that. But I'm just saying, people like the King was already telling us back in the day that was still around back then that was still being that way. Do we still have some people like that around that believe in all this old ancient stuff? Because they said that our lives will be brung down. It don't matter who y'all is this year. Everybody gonna be brung down. That's what I had heard. That's what I had heard. Did y'all heard? Because what I hold on, let me find it. Let me find it. There is no cap in my commentary. There is no lie, Yana. We don't have time for lies. We can't entertain lies, honey. Says who? Get back away from me. Get away from me with those lies. No, we deal in truth over here. We deal in integrity over here. Let him tell it to y'all. Since y'all sit up and play games.
And we don't care nothing about the other
Fair
side.
use.
Period. Period. All
Did y'all hear him? We don't care nothing about the other side. And that's on Mary and them and little Sally Walker and Princess Tiana and the Frog and Kitten.
TGJ, any of them, all lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Okay. Okay. Y'all do y'all get it yet? Are you understanding for the people that are confused? Real ones, let me know. What's your opinion on that? Seriously. Because I was trying to understand how they just had forgot it. Like, are we still in the time machine, baby? Because they seeing now, I'm hearing that it's people out in the industry that are tired of this old Hollywood way of thinking and being and operating is what I'm getting at. And is what I feel like the industry is really saying. Because I seen a day in the industry where stuff like this, even at the hype of social media being big, y'all know I'm not lying. It is my opinion. Like, they still didn't even used to take stuff like this serious. Like, oh, the women are offended that we didn't acknowledge them in a major press conference, that we only acknowledge the men in the NBA. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like there are strides being made right now. So yes, with my platform, I do want to give light to these type of conversations. That's unfair. And that's like, it's 2024, and I say it all the time. If everybody has the right to identify and what to be called, or be able to say they identify as a rock, they identify as metal, they not boys and or girls, and they can come in and attempt and try to tell a generation of people who were taught that either you are a boy or a girl, a male or a female. You either have whatever genitalia you had down there identified you on what gender you was, and now we have some type of progressive understanding that's being forced upon us, in my opinion. So if people are being forced to go along and accept the LGBTQIA community as a progressive way of life. Who in the hell is the Nike to tell us that in 2024, women who have contributed just as much hard work, blood, sweat, and tears to the NBA and have contributed just, if not more, and are responsible in part for the success of the NBA and all these stadiums being able to be built and all of that. So get out of here with that. Get the hell out of here with that. Yep, this is a big damn deal. How many likes did this post get, honey? See, these be the conversations women be needing to participate in. They be some goddamn word trying to defend Diddy. They be some damn word trying to defend Donald damn Trump, using their voice for the wrong shit instead of our own issues, in my opinion. It is my opinion, honey. Okay, so girl, yes, the people over there at Nike was acting up, baby. That's what they had did. Yes, get it out of here with that. We are not doing that. I didn't like that at all. I like do better, Nike. Do better. Do better. Like seriously. Let me see. Her right here. Let's talk about her, honey. Is she okay? Can we get this lady a hold on. Let me let y'all see what I'm talking about first before I ask y'all the question, honey. Cause something is wrong with her. Something is wrong with her. Hold on. Something is wrong with her. I'm convinced that there is something very much so the fuck wrong with her because
lawyer who will help sue the organizers of Cannes Film Festival because they allowed the guards to use the physical forms on the red carpet guests. Lawyers who already had a similar experience and cases and who will not be afraid of high-profile case. Lawyers, write me on Insta. If you are victims, write me on Insta about your case. And followers, please, maximum like and repost. I will sue the Cannes Film Festival. Actors, producers, and people of film industry, I need your help. I always dreamed into getting of Cannes Film Festival, but then I was shocked about rudeness and unreasonable use of physical force, which I experienced on the red carpet with other international stars. We are getting ready to file all together. We need a serious
hold on. Let me see. Let me see. What was this for? Hold on. This was at the hold on. Cause this hold on. Neighbors, one thing about karma, it always comes back around. Remember a week ago we reported about Kelly Rowland's experience with a worker at the Cannes Film Festival. Do you guys remember that? Because I do. Then a few days later it came out that more people had issues with the same woman. Well, now that woman is being sued by Miss Europe 2023 for physical harassing her at the same festival. According to BBC News, Sawa Pontigis, Pontiska was attending the movie premiere of the French film Marcelo Mio when she was denied entry despite having a ticket. Sawa claims the woman grabbed her by the neck and had her in a bear hug during their altercation on the carpet, which was thankfully caught on camera. Sawa is accusing the woman of physical assault and psychological damage and is claiming the guard harmed her reputation. Yeah, we're gonna need you to pay Karen, okay? And Becky and them. We're gonna need you to pay Miss Europe 2023 since you felt like it was okay to do this right here to our Queen Kelly Rowland. Since you had her all disturbed and upset, and you don't want to respect the African American woman, and you don't want to respect beauty, and you did not want to respect that she was very classy, and that you didn't need to be putting your hands on her. And so, because you felt like, well, I got away with doing it with the Oreo lady, let me see if I can go for it. What's in the middle? And continue to see you guys see. I just told you that there are people in the industry that are tired of the old way of thinking, Miss Security Guard. They getting them out the way, everybody not quite out the way. So it was a day in Hollywood where this type of behavior was okay for you to do, to be disrespectful on these carpets at these prestigious events, disrespecting the celebrities, the people who are the reason why you are at work and are earning a paycheck. The people who are responsible for you having a job right now, girl. Because if she wasn't here, and if Miss Thing over here was not there, then you, my darling, would not be at work. It's because of the people like this, honey, the everyday people. You are a service worker. Do you understand what service is, ma'am? Let me tell you. You provide the utmost courteous respect to your client with deep sympathy and empathy. The customer is always first, no matter what. No matter what. Because if that customer was not there with that complaint or that compliment, guess what? Your business or your profession would have a hard time. If you are in the business of servicing people, especially, would have a hard time staying afloat. Do you not understand that? I don't get how that's hard for anyone who works in a service field to understand that it's not okay to be putting your hands on people. Now you've gotten yourself a little lawsuit, honey. That's what you done did, girl. You've managed to get yourself a lawsuit. Well, that's how you had wanted it, girl, because you couldn't understand how to leave your hands up off people. You didn't get the concept of it. You just kept on putting your hands on people until you had got the right Karen who said, oh no, I would not stand for this. I am a non-black woman. She would not put, wait a minute, because this security guard, it was another woman that she had touched, baby. The woman had a white dress on with a picture of something on the veil of the bottom of the dress, baby. And baby, she was like, leave my dress alone, baby. Baby, it came up out of her chariot. She had to came up out of it, boo. Is you not understanding that she had came out of the chariot just for you, baby? Miss Security Guard, you getting them to come down. You're bringing them down one by one. I'd advise you to stop while you are ahead, Miss Security. Girl, because if you get sued, girl, you know they're going to be wanting to sue the Cannes Film Festival people, girl. They ain't gonna just sue you. They gonna want to sue the security company that you work for and all that, girl. Because is this your security company? See, you have to think about all that type of stuff when you come to work and be nasty, girl. You don't pull people cord, girl. You have pulled her cord, and she wasn't understanding. Okay, she was not understanding. She said, "I don't get it. I'm not understanding, and don't play games with me." And that's on that mayonnaise and mustard on that I ordered on my burger last night. That's what it's on, boo. But let me go over here and see what they saying over here out in these comments, honey. Let me see what the people, the general public is thinking, what the neighborhood talks. And shout out to the neighborhood talk, who always come with the latest and the flyest updates. Shout out to them. Let me see what the neighborhood talk audience, general public audience is saying. Not this angry non-black woman going out, but they keep calling our good sis an angry non-black woman and laugh out loud. Oh, so very funny. Yeah. Yeah, see, they said it, I didn't. Look, security guard lady in Cannes Festival, I tried to tell you, honey. I wish Cardi was there, and I really would have wished if this lady tried her, Cardi would have had that lady rolling down them steps. Girl, no, Cardi would not have. And you should not have wanted Cardi to have nobody rolling downstairs, because that wouldn't have been a situation to have anybody rolling downstairs. Okay? You handle this type of with kindness. You don't act ugly and get on their level and come down and start eating the rotten food in the trash can when you sitting up here eating the clean, fresh food, clean, fresh, alive produce. You gonna go down low and eat down with the gutter? No, no. And you not offended if you want Cardi to act like that in these type of settings where people will have the opportunity to paint her as, oh, look at her, she doesn't have respect for authority. If that was an African American woman, knowing that Cardi, I always have to fight this about her being a non-black woman, a non-black Afro Latina. So stop it. You are not a fan saying stuff like that. Not no. You must be young. I'll give you a pass if you're young. Oh my goodness, she is a thug. Get off of her. I agree. She is. That is thug behavior. See, you know what? These comments be so messy. See, I wasn't gonna even say it, but honey, the comments had clocked it, okay? The comments clocked it, not I. Not I. Honey. Good. She's doing way too much, shaking my head. They did right making a white lady be the face, laughing my out. But you know what? I started to feel like, okay, because it was the other lady that they showed not shortly after the whole thing went down initially with the security guard and Kelly Rowland. And then right after that, it was another slender non-black woman that was having an issue with the same security guard. And then shortly after that, it's the third incident. It's like, oh, are they saying, well, if you're gonna have an issue, just make sure that it's just with non-black women, so they can't paint you as racist. But we're already aware that you are, like, she has a nasty attitude, so we can't get a discrimination lawsuit too. That's just my theory. Seriously. Because it did kind of seem like it had got, because it seemed like when Kelly Rowland, because Kelly had responded, and you could tell she was like, there were other women there who didn't get shushed away and rushed off the carpet. And I don't want to say too much more, because I like to, there's no cap in my content. So therefore I will wait until I find it, and I'll come back and revisit this, and then we'll say what Kelly has said. Okay. But yeah, somebody else says, why are they touching these people? Exactly. For real. I just think people forget about the basic rules when you like 4 or 5 years old, when your mom and dad are supposed to be teaching you that it's cool to have friends, and y'all play and y'all have fun, and you go to school, have your little social life, on your little 4-year-old kindergarten and pre-K school level. However, girl, because other people kids be having germs and stuff on them, I would think that, because that's what I was taught, just don't be touching all on people and stuff like that, just like, don't be touching, like, don't touch people, seriously. So I don't know, I that registered with me. I understand that, like, because why are we touching? That is crazy work. Like, what is wrong with the security lady? I'm telling you, because this is like the third incident within 30 days of this type of behavior being displayed from this same security guard lady. So y'all need to suspend her. She need to be rolled up. She needs to be like, because the problem is she doesn't understand that she doesn't need to invade people's personal space. Number one. Number two, once she realizes that the guests feel as though their personal spaces is being evaded for no reason at all, and after you've tried to explain in your way that, hey, I'm doing this for that, and you see that it's escalating, it could help for you to back down, because it may be your delivery. Maybe you guys should make her do about 25 to 30 hours of anger management. If you guys really want a real intervention, because it seems as though she's an angry white woman. and she's suffering from anger in her personal life, and she's bringing it to work, and she's stressing these celebrity women off, and she's causing them mental anguish, according to what they said. Miss what they say she was. Hold on, baby. Well, she's Miss Europe 2023, who's suing her for physical harassing her at the festival. And then it goes on to later say that hold on. She didn't get a cancellation because she showed it say it caused her mental anguish. I read it, reread it. Yes, we did. Uh-huh. According to BBC News, Sawa was attending the movie premiere of the French film Marcielo Mio when she was denied entry despite having a ticket. Sawa claims the woman grabbed her by her neck and had her in a bear hug during their altercation. Grabbed her by her neck and had her in a bear hug. Girl, the way I would have swung around there, baby. Okay, because I must have had read right past it. Okay, that other little comment that I had clocked a while ago when they said they wish that Cardi B was there. I still would not have wished that Cardi B was there. But I'm just now what I would say if Cardi B would have been there, girl, if you would have gotten clocked, then I wouldn't have had clocked Cardi B T for cause girl, right here where they said you grabbed the woman by her neck and had her in a bear hug during their altercation, girl, you is something real. Yeah. Can we put her in anger management? Hold on, let me look at this again. Let me look at this again, baby, because did I miss something? Let me turn the noise out because they have some type of I'm gonna turn the noise out. I don't want a copyright infringement from these people in the Ukrainian. Why is you grabbing her like that? And you dragging the woman out, and even after she squattles down and attempts to get, and why is security surrounding her? See, this is stuff they be making it easy for me to believe that people was drugged and took to freak offs. Cause look how that security is just allowed to do all that. Instead of letting that woman go. Instead of telling her to let that woman go. She is being overbearing. What is wrong with her? Yeah, you know what, better yet, because she don't put her. I get that she's security, but you are security in a capacity where somebody on that carpet or in that surrounding or in that environment, life is being threatened or in danger, and that's not what was going on. So since you don't understand how to direct your security this and where it needs to be directed, and oh, okay, well, this is when I need to apply this type of force. This is when I need to do this. This is how I need to do that. Since you don't understand that basic concept, you will probably benefit from probably a change of pace within your career path, anger management, in a suspension, if not termination, ma'am. And I don't like to say that people need to be terminated from their jobs because it's hard out here for a pimp. You know, it's hard out here for a pimp. Don't play games, baby. And it is. It's hard. So I wouldn't want anybody to get fired, but girl, no ma'am. Mm-mm. But you need to go have a seat way in the back. Cause girl, just off of impulse and just off of reflex, you heard what I said when I read over the part where they said that you had the woman in a chokehold and had them bear hugged her. Girl, what is we doing? Girl, what is we doing? Oh, honey, let me warm y'all up. Like I said, I'm trying to give YouTube time to let people know that I'm in here. I want to get at least 5 people in here. So if y'all could share the video with somebody else who y'all feel that would enjoy the commentary, that would really help, and tell them to tune in. That would really help. But let me, girl, let's get over here to this. Let's get over here to this, girl. Girl, the way I would have. Ooh, hold on. Let me show y'all the next story, baby. Because, yeah, baby. hmm The way he would not have even had to worry about it. The way, boo boo. Hold on, hold on. I know y'all can see that caption, but let me let y'all hear it. Let me let y'all hear it. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Boo boo. This what had happened in the background.
That's the one. That's the one for me. Which I wouldn't want that one. That's all. That's all it takes.
Let me let y'all hear that again.
128. 128. That's all it takes. Yeah, that's all it takes. And what's your excuse? I haven't found anyone to marry. 128. Then they're cute. They're cute. And if you want to be more expensive, they're over here. Which I wouldn't want that one. That's all. That's all it takes.
So the caption, the headline on this art on this post reads: Woman takes her man of 4 years to look at cheap engagement rings and asks, what's his excuse? He says, I haven't found anyone to marry. 36-year-old woman asks her 38-year-old boyfriend of 4 years, what's the excuse for not proposing to her after showing him engagement rings as low as $120. He responds, I haven't found anyone to marry. Thoughts, neighbors? Oh, oh, uh, first of all, uh, oh my, hold on, baby, because let me frame this the right way, because, oh, baby, it's the smirk on his face for me. It's the way it's the little smirk, it's the little, it's the like, oh, are we here again? You really gonna take me to the mall and show me these rings? Or is that what we're doing? Like, I've already, he's giving me that they've already had this conversation and he is not gonna give it too much energy because he said how he feels about this. And yeah, I haven't found anyone to marry yet. And I don't know. That's my opinion. That's my theory, just based off of his body language, based off of the way he responded. And as a matter of fact, for you to even have a woman, for you to even done drove this woman to take you by the fucking hand to the mall to show you these wedding rings, like, bro, we've been together 4 years. Either we gonna lock this thing down or not. You have no excuse. A ring literally doesn't cost that much money. They have them as you probably spend that smoking weed every damn week, dude, because you look like you be hitting the devil's lettuce, boo. This woman is showing you rings as low as $128, dude. But then she put it on the one that was $598, and she said this really was the one that she wanted. And for a woman to say that she wanted a $600 wedding ring, that is still not a lot of money for a wedding ring. She's still selling herself cheap. She's still selling herself low. She's still not making it about the material things as it relates to, it being about, oh, the ring, and oh, women just want a big ring so they can show it off to their friends, because some men will try to mind fuck women into any type of any belief that you're the problem. It's because you want this big old $50,000 ring. What if a woman does want a $50,000 ring? What's wrong with that? Just say you're not in that income bracket, but don't make the woman feel bad because she likes stuff that's $50,000. But just because she like it doesn't mean that she's not capable of having an understanding and knowing that the man who she loved probably is not in that range. But because some men are so ready to count women out, they try to use lame ass excuses like, oh, I'm not married yet because, oh, all of the money that's gonna go into it, and then you got to spend the money on the wedding. You got to spend, they just make up any type of excuse why they can't grow up and be men, because they think all the rest of the women who don't want their ass anyway is somewhere waiting in a bathing suit for them. That's what they think. Some of these guys, in my opinion, honey child, Please, the way I would have walked out, the way that, I'm just, you grow. I wonder how old this woman is. Because younger me probably was capable of doing this, but the woman that I am right now today, I wish I would even take a man by his hand to the mall to even, no, baby. Because if he don't know how to go to the mall on his own and he don't think enough of me anyway to go to that mall and figure out how, if this is something he really wanted to do in marrying you, he know that like he know what traditional values you are about and the ones you willing to compromise on. He been with you for 4 years, so I do not want to believe this man been around you for 4 years and he doesn't know what you'll be willing to compromise on as far as marriage. And I said that to say this: if he really wanted to marry her, he knows in 4 years this woman want a ring. Babe, I wouldn't go take him by his hand to the mall to go figure out how much a damn ring costs. If he really want to marry me and he really into me like that, he's gonna go himself in search of a ring that he feels like that I'm gonna like, and he's gonna put thought behind that. That is just so disrespectful and degrading, and it's disgusting. Let me see what the comments saying, y'all. Let's see what the general public is over here saying about that. Hold on, let's see what they saying. So yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, it's just like I don't understand. Let's read some of the comments. For a man to look like that and still think he got time and choices, this is why they owe and allow him now. See, baby, I wasn't even trying to drag your looks, Mr. Man, sir. Happened to me. I begged and begged 9 years. Next one took 3 days. Ha! Choose yourself, baby. His receding anyway. Would have been his first day calling his would have been his first day calling me his ex-girlfriend. Ran her wasting my time and precious tight and right years. No, sir. Girl, dump him as he said what he said. He probably about to surprise her. He already has a ring passed down from his great grandmother from generations. Think positive, baby. So as you can see, these comments is not here for him. They not here from him. They are not here for him, honey. They are not here for you, Mr. Receding Hairline. They said your hairline is receding and that you don't have that much time and that you should sit your ass down somewhere and you will be lucky for any woman to want to even take time out to marry you is what it looked like the comments was trying to say, Mr. Man. It was saying that you need to get your act together, that you really don't have all these choices. That's what they had said, honey. That's what they had said and not me. That's what they had said, honey. Now let me get over here to why everybody is here. Girl. Because y'all favorite orange man is over here acting up. Fair use, fair use, fair use. I want the enchilada de fajitas.
Yeah, this is the thing, right?
Yes, sir. The beef enchilada de fajita. Oh, hold on. This is some. Lock that motherfucker up. New Yorker reacts to Trump being convicted. Lock that motherfucker up. Is I'm telling. Lock that motherfucker up. Y'all heard motherfucking Brandon. Brandon and Jim and them and Tom and Howard said, lock that motherfucker up. Let him tell you to lock that mother up.
Is a felon! Lock that motherfucker up!
Hold on, y'all can't hear. He said, lock that
Is a
motherfucker up.
felon! Lock that motherfucker up!
That's what he has said. Okay, so I just wanted to be really messy before I showed y'all him, Mr. Trump. Hold on, let me pull up the other article. I had wanted to just open up the door with that. But that's what some people in New York really was thinking and saying in their mind. Girl, wait a minute. Let me read this one over here. What he had said before deliberation had began, Mr. Trump, girl. Because Trump gonna give us a good old motherfucking laugh. A good key for the motherfucking weekend, baby. It's what Mr. Donald Trump is always going to do in true orange man fashion, okay? Never count the orange man out.
Could not be these charges. These charges are rigged. The whole thing is rigged. The whole country's a mess between the borders and fake elections, and you have a trial like this where the judge is so conflicted he can't breathe. Thank you very much. I would say, in listening to the charges from the judge,
I can't hear him, y'all, baby. Hold on, because the orange man be always having a lot to say. Let me turn him up.
because of the confliction, very, very corrupt. Mother Teresa could not beat these charges. These charges are rigged. The whole thing is rigged.
That won't work.
The whole country's a mess between the borders and fake elections, and you have a trial like this where the judge is so conflicted he can't breathe. Thank you very much.
The jury is discussing the 34 counts of falsified business records Trump faces in connection with a hush money payment to adult film actor Stormy Daniels near the end of 2016 professional presidential campaign. Trump has pled not guilty. Okay. However, they did Mr. Donald Trump no good pleading not guilty. For the past few weeks, we have been covering the Donald Trump case, the Donald Trump trial, where he's on trial for 34 counts of falsified business records, okay, related to hush money payments to Stormy Daniels. Today, the jury is deliberating to decide his guilt. Over the past few weeks, we've reported that his former lawyer, Michael Cohen, has testified, and we've seen actor Robert De Niro speak out. Hold on, let me make sure my laptop is charging, y'all. Hold on, because we're gonna have a whole nother problem if my laptop. No, it's not charging. Okay, but I'm still gonna read this to y'all. Hold on. Okay. So it goes on to say that the lawyer Michael Cohen has testified, and we have seen actor
Listening to the charges from
Robert
the
De
judge.
Niro speak out on this case. Throughout the trial, Donald Trump has spoken out publicly and on his social media platform, Truth Social, telling supporters that the whole trial was rigged.
Don't want to destroy it. Donald Trump wants to destroy not only the city, but the country, and eventually he could destroy the world. But we vowed we would not allow terrorists to. I owe this city a lot. And that's why it's so weird that Donald Trump is just across the street. Because he doesn't belong in my city. I don't know where he belongs, but he certainly doesn't belong here. We New Yorkers used to tolerate him when he was just another grubby real estate hustler masquerading as a big shot, a too-big playboy lying his way into the tabloids, pretending to be a spokesperson for himself. He was calling it as himself for himself. to fool the press into inflating his net worth. I don't want to destroy it.
Donald Trump's former personal lawyer, Michael Cohen, testifies for the second time, admits to paying Stormy Daniels $130,000 to keep quiet on her alleged affair with Trump. Mm-mm-mm. Donald Trump held in contempt for violating gag order in New York trial.
This is an assault on America. Nothing like this has ever happened before. There's never been anything like it. Every legal scholar said this case is nonsense. It should never have been brought. It doesn't deserve anything like this.
Sir, what legal scholars are you still listening to? Who are they?
Political persecution. This is a persecution like never before. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. And again, it's a case that should have never been brought. It's an assault on America. And that's why I'm very proud to be here. This is an assault on our country. And it's a country that's failing. It's a country that's run by an incompetent man who's very much involved in this case. This is really an attack on a political opponent. That's all it is. So I'm very honored to be here. Thank you very much. This is an assault on America.
Right now, a jury is deciding the fate of the former president. Deliberations started about half an hour ago. They're going to continue until jurors reach their verdict.
Now, that jury is made up of 12 New Yorkers, 7 men, 5 women. Over the past 6 weeks, they've listened to more than 80 hours of testimony from 22 total witnesses. During closing arguments just yesterday, both sides gave dueling portrayals of former Trump attorney Michael Cohen.
Right now, a jury is deciding the fate of the former president. Deliberations started about half an hour ago. They're going to continue until jury.
And then they have a protester, Robert De Niro, yesterday. He's a fool. He's a broken down fool. He's standing out there, and he got maggot. He got maggot yesterday. He got a big dose of it. But I just want to say it's a very unfair trial. It should have never happened. If it was going to happen, it should have happened 7 years ago. As you know, Bragg didn't want to bring it. The Southern District didn't bring it. The FEC didn't bring it. This judge didn't even let us use the #1 election attorney. He's making the rules. He doesn't know anything about elections. And then they have a protester, Robert De Niro, yesterday. He's a fool. He's a broken down fool. Standing out there, he got maggot. He got maggot yesterday. He got a big dose of it.
Okay, I don't need to hear him sit up with insults because we all know that Donald Trump is real childish and very petty, and he doesn't mind insulting people and acting like a schoolboy on the playground. You know he will hurl insults back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. So let me get over here to what Rolling Stone about Trump saying that he hoped my juror will save him from conviction. My juror, my juror, my juror, my juror, as if it was somebody he personally knew that owed him a favor and was going to make good on it. And he just knew, you know, my juror, they're going to come through for me. My juror, my juror, my juror, my juror. And there is no cap in my commentary. So, baby, let me get over here so I can show you guys what I'm saying and what I'm talking about, where I'm referencing that from. Because he sure did say it, and the people have reported that that's what he has said. Bam. Bam. Bam, girl. Listen, real ones, day one, real ones. Like the video, share the video, leave your comments down below, and help me get to my subscribers of 1,000. Y'all help your girl get to 1,000 subscribers. It costs you absolutely nothing to subscribe. But according to Rolling Stones, Trump hoped that my juror would save him from conviction. Trump and his team thought one of the jurors was on their side and might help him evade conviction. That didn't happen. Clearly, that did not happen. For a brief moment, Donald Trump allowed himself a glimmer of hope. For much of the past year, lawyers to Trump had counseled their client that it was basically a foregone conclusion that the jury is in his Manhattan trial will convict the former president. Girl, these lawyers is good. They gonna take your money. They gonna mind, baby. See, the game is to be sold and not told, baby. Them attorneys know Trump didn't have no damn win and took this man money and convinced him and played high dollar. Oh yeah. Played right in his damn face. Played right in this man's face. I mean, just played right in his face and took his money while they was doing it. That's what happened in the Diddy, in my opinion. Another lunch break, y'all. Throughout the trial, the Trump team claimed that the jury pool in a deeply Democratic New York City prevented the former president from receiving a fair trial. The claims fell on deaf ears at New York State Supreme Court, which rejected Trump's appeal to have the case moved elsewhere. But the arguments, which several, and that, hold on, let me stop right there. The claims fell on deaf ears at New York State Supreme Court, who rejected Trump's appeal to have the case moved elsewhere. So he wanted to have it moved out of the state of New York, right? These people that he had appealed that to is part of the DOJ. The DOJ that's in office right now, and the people that's sitting in them seats are all people that Mr. Donald Trump himself put there. So let that sink in. Baby, let that sink in like deep conditioner. Yes, ma'am. Yes. The people he put in them seats. Why he still think he gonna win this election? He's so stupid. Instead of saying that the election is rigged up, anytime the people who you put in them seats see you on trial for 34 counts, and they don't allow you to move your case somewhere else where it be more favorable or in your benefit, you should have seen right there that, baby, the chess game have began. And you need to put your best gear on. Because you're not finna be the next president. Hold on. In my opinion. That's my theory. But yeah. It says that the claims had fell on deaf ears at New York State Supreme Court, which rejected Trump's appeal to have the case moved elsewhere. But the arguments, which several members of the Trump legal team firmly believe, helped convince them that conviction was inevitable. That is until smiles from the juror sent hearts aflutter among Trump's aides. In recent weeks, some of the legal team, including the president himself, convinced themselves that Donald Trump is not part of the legal team. They talking about including the president himself, convinced themselves that one of the jurors might have actually been on their side. Body language from the juror throughout the trial, study closed by the former president's counselors, led some to believe that the juror was warming to the defensive views. The warm smiles and ticks they hoped suggested that there could be a hung jury that would help Trump evade conviction. According to two people familiar with the matter, Trump's faith in the amateur body language analysis of the supposedly MAGA curious juror was so pronounced that at times he took to calling them my juror in discussions with close allies. Boy, you are my jurors. My jurors. I bet people that's close to Trump just laugh at this dumbass all day. In my opinion. I ain't gonna even say dumb. He's just amicable. He's just somebody I would never take serious. Never. I was just like, never take him serious. Because he, to me, strikes me as the type of person that you'll be sitting up there crying your heart out about something, really feeling a way about it. And he been up and made light of it. And if you really want to shift my girls, that's a good way to do it. Well, it used to be. I take that back. Because as long as I know what it is, I really don't care what nobody else think or got to say. But the article goes on to say that even as the jury deliberated, some in Trump land were still assessing whether or not they had a diehard supporter on the panel. I think the juror is going to get beat up in the jury room, one of Trump's advisors said to Rolling Stone shortly before news of the verdict hit, wondering how strong the jury will be. In the end, any glimmer of hope Trump had was misplaced. The 12 Manhattan residents chose not just to convict Trump, but convicted him across all 30. Another Trump advisor, moments after the verdict came down, summarized the situation for Rolling Stone. The Trump juror wasn't Trumpy enough, I guess, the advisor wrote in a message. They so messy. Hold on, girl. He came out and talked about it. Hold on, girl. Hold on, real ones, day one, real ones. Subscribe. Let me go and find, girl, the other foolishness. Hold on. I wanted to let y'all know what Rolling Stone had said about it, though, girl. But I want y'all to hear from Mr. Orange Man himself that had gave us that stimulus money, but had said that anybody that had came after him, any of his opponents, if he get elected presidency again, he's gonna attack them through the IRS. Mm-hmm. The one who y'all want to be president. Mm-hmm. Him right there. The one that y'all said can be our president of this here United States of America back in 2016, baby. That y'all had that play in this country face for 4 years. And him right there, that is the one that I'm talking about. Hold on. Because of course now that I'm on here with y'all, all of my research don't want to be where I had put it. Hold on. Let me get over here. Because I want to show Mr. Trump once he was found guilty. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me show myself that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Trump. The end is near, baby. Donald Trump. The end is near. Okay. Let's watch this. Hold on. Hold up. Not so fast, Mr. Trumpiana. Let me let y'all hear this. Let me let y'all hear it. Let me let y'all hear what he has said. I'm going to read this to y'all first, and then I'm going to let you hear it. Former President Donald Trump speaks after being convicted of 34 felonies. We are going to be appealing this scam. As previously reported, a jury in a New York unanimously found Donald Trump guilty on all 34 counts of falsifying business records in order to influence the 2016 presidential election. Let's read that again. He was found guilty on all 34 records of falsifying business records in order to influence the 2016 presidential election. If marked the first time in American history, a former president has been found guilty of a crime. Okay. Okay. In the midst of an ongoing election year where Trump is vying for his old job back, the implications of this conviction are significant. However, what remains to be seen is whether Trump himself is truly bothered by these developments. On Friday, Trump addressed the media from Trump Tower in New York City, expressing his intent to appeal the conviction. He denounced the trial as a scam and criticized Judge Juan Merchant for allegedly denying the defense the opportunity to present witnesses and speak freely. Trump went as far as calling the judge a tyrant. We're going to be appealing this scam. We're going to be appealing it to many different things. We're going to be appealing it on many different things. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a cold coming in. But I had to come give y'all this commentary. So hold on, girl. That's what he has said. Let me let y'all hear it.
Scam. We're going to be appealing it on many different things. He wouldn't allow us to have witnesses. He wouldn't allow us to talk. He wouldn't allow us to do anything. The judge was a tyrant. And you got to see that with Bob Costello. A fine man. I've never seen anything like it. And neither has anybody that was in that courthouse where demanded that the courthouse be cleared. Now, the good news is most of the people in the courthouse were the media. And anybody that was in the media, if you're fair, you'll say, wow, that was anger. That was crazed. He was crazed. And the reason that Bob Costello acted a little bit upset, which I think he has a right to, was that every question he was being asked was being objected to by the other side and sustained by the judge. Sustained. I think he did it. It's really something. So we're going to be appealing this scam. We're going to be appealing it on many different things. He wouldn't allow us to have witnesses. He wouldn't allow us to talk. He wouldn't allow us to do anything. The judge was a tyrant. And you got to see that with.
So, y'all just seen and heard Donald Trump gaslight y'all. Sir, what they did was
Bob Costello.
show you in front of the world, show your ass right here before election that it don't matter if you are past president or not, you will come in this courtroom and respect this courtroom. And quit greenlighting these people, Donald Trump, talking about something. They sustain. They wouldn't let us do this. They wouldn't let y'all do that. That's not your damn courtroom. That's that judge courtroom. It was no reason for that case to go outside of New York. You committed them crimes in New York. You're going to be put on trial in New York. So because you weren't able to bully that judge that you put in position and put it on the bench, by the way, and he didn't make good on his favor, now it's time for your ass to go down. And the whole time you thought you was putting power players in seats that was going to save your ass from days like this. And they was setting your ass up the whole time. So, because this man, in my opinion, in my theory, didn't make good on their favor after you put him in that seat, you want to appeal it? Do you know what the rate is of winning an appeal? Sure. They found you guilty on 34 counts. These are serious crimes for a president. Sir, you was found guilty for falsifying business records that was influencing the election that you won, dude. This is, and it's right here. No. And you know what? I'm happy. I'm over here celebrating. And you know what? I do get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. It's like, but is he gonna win? Is he gonna run for president and win? That's what everybody really want to know. That's what the hell I want to know. Yes, he can still run for president. If his ass is not sentenced and goes, which I don't think this judge gonna sentence him. Donald Trump has no criminal background. He's never been convicted of anything, indicted of anything. So we have to be realistic here. But they could make an example out of him. They very well could. Because 34 counts for falsifying documents that influenced the presidential election, and you set up for 4 years and played in America facing caused incited race wars and reignited race. For 4 years, Donald Trump was up to no good. But you know what? I feel like he could still win that election because we know non-black people, they love him. Them Republicans love him, baby. And they'll go right to that ballot and vote right for him. Right in our face. And won't care. Do I think he'll win? And you know what? Hold on. Hold on, baby. Let me play this for y'all. So I can go into my next, so we can go into the next thought. Will he win? Because it seems like to me, Biden feel like, because it looked like who in their right mind is going to vote for him, that he automatically got this election. And he don't. Because, girl, that lawyer could put the sentencing off to after the election in November. He could get elected. I hope this don't happen. He could get elected, girl, Mr. Biden. And then not only could he get elected, honey, he could have it don't seem like he's gonna go to jail. So hold on, let me let y'all hear it. Then I'm gonna come back and give y'all my thoughts. Hold on. Hold up. Let me let y'all hear it for yourself. Let y'all hear. President Biden speaks on Donald Trump's conviction. Says it's reckless and irresponsible to claim it's rigged. No one is above the law. That's America.
After careful deliberation, the jury reached a unanimous verdict. They found Donald Trump guilty on all 34 felony counts. Now he'll be given the opportunity, as he should, to appeal that decision. Just before I begin my remarks, I just want to say a few words about what happened yesterday in New York City. The American principle that no one is above the law was reaffirmed. Donald Trump was given every opportunity to defend himself. It was a state case, not a federal case. And it was heard by a jury of 12 citizens, 12 Americans, 12 people like you, like millions of Americans who served on juries, This jury is chosen the same way every jury in America is chosen. It was a process that Donald Trump's attorney was part of. The jury heard 5 weeks of evidence, 5 weeks. And after careful deliberation, the jury reached a unanimous verdict. They found Donald Trump guilty. Everyone else has that opportunity. That's how the American system of justice works. And it's reckless, it's dangerous, it's irresponsible for anyone to say this was rigged just because they don't like the verdict. Our justice system has endured for nearly 250 years. And it literally is the cornerstone of America, our justice system. The justice system should be respected, and we should never allow anyone to tear it down. It's as simple as that. That's America. That's who we are. And that's who we'll always be, God willing. Everyone else has that opportunity. That's how the American system of justice works. And it's
This was a disgrace. This was a rigged trial by a conflicted judge who was corrupt. It's a rigged trial, a disgrace. They wouldn't give us a venue change. We were at 5% or 6% in this district, in this area. This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. The real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people. And they know what happened here, and everybody knows what happened here. You have a Soros-backed DA, and the whole thing. We didn't do a thing wrong. I'm a very innocent man, and it's okay. I'm fighting for our country. I'm fighting for our Constitution. Our whole country is being rigged right now. This was done by the Biden administration in order to wound or hurt.
Now, the country is not being rigged right now. Y'all being held accountable from all this stuff going on with Diddy and him being finally held accountable to you being brought down, indicted, and now you just got your first conviction. The whole country not being rigged. The day of reckoning is here. God having his way. All these big heads, these big leaders, someone being brought down for their shady ways. That's what's going on. Got gas lights and green lights, Donald Trump. Ain't nothing been rigged with justice and Biden. President Joe Biden. Quit thinking that you just got this presidency under your armpit and in the bucket like that, because you know your homeboys don't stand on mortality and don't have any moral compass, any moral fibers, ethics, traditional beliefs that are worth repeating. So you know them little kids you growed up with, them Donald Trumpers, don't care if they see somebody be convicted of 100 million crimes. When you come from a superior background where you're taught y'all don't get held accountable for anything, they will still take their dumb ass to their ballot and vote for him. Which is why, is Donald Trump telling the truth? Is it rigged? That's what he wants us to believe. It's not rigged, but I do believe that those other people, if you know what I mean, they will go over there and vote for Donald Trump, seeing that he's been convicted of God knows what. They can see that he's, in my opinion, they can see that Donald Trump been convicted of SA, and they still won't pull their vote. And for Biden to be trying to act like he don't have to do very much, this man haven't done nothing for the American people. Joe Biden haven't. You know what, Biden? And I'm not no dumb like person that feel like, oh, he gave us this, Donald Trump gave us that. I know that was all a cover up to keep the black vote because he thinks something as simple as making some sneakers is gonna get the African American vote. He's still on that type of time. He's still on that type of old way of thinking. You are too. Mama. Cause you feel like I don't have to give him nothing. I'm gonna win anyway because nobody's gonna vote for him. Cause look what he on trial for, and he just got convicted. Knowing that some people are still going and vote, knowing they will. Mm-hmm. Knowing that they will, and won't hesitate to go vote for him. You gonna have to do something to stop, baby. By then, you gonna have to give the American people something. It's a trade-off, baby. You can't just come off in here and that first little couple of months, that first little year, extend that unemployment one more time, give another little round of stimulus, expand EBT, and then the other 3 years, mark the damn prices up. Food so high, it's ridiculous. Food like $200 now, get you literally 3 meals. Mom. Barely, yes, baby. Mom, let's get our dog and stay dark outside. We gonna fall asleep and it's gonna be sunny outside. We gonna go to my own. Okay, I love you, Mama. But yeah, my little baby came in here to have a little word or two with me. She wanted to know if Mommy done with her live yet. But yeah, I was just like, couldn't believe it. Come, Donald Trump could still win. Do I think he'll win? No. But here's my thing. I don't give a damn if Donald Trump don't win and we get stuck with Biden and Biden ain't gonna do nothing to help us. I don't give a damn about Donald Trump getting convicted. Cause Biden to me, he just sitting back in the cup. Not doing very much, not trying to go out and touch the American people and see what's on our mind and see what's our problem with him and see what the beef is. I don't see him out on the ground doing no groundwork. I don't see Biden doing no groundwork. I don't see him with no activists. I don't see him saying nothing about what kind of resources he gonna do to continue to rebuild the economy after the pandemic. We are now officially in a fucking recession. I don't see nothing that he's talking about rebuilding America, rebuilding it for the American people. Mm-mm. He's sitting over there in the cup, banking on to win that presidency by default because he depended on people to have the mentality that you got to be a damn fool to vote for Donald Trump after all the shit he done did. And I do think this is gonna work. I don't think Donald Trump gonna get elected, but as I stated, I really don't care about Donald Trump not getting elected if Biden ain't gonna do nothing for the American people. He's not gonna help the low income and the middle class. Sending money to Russia and Ukraine and all that. But won't put no money over here? Oh no, ma'am. Oh no, ma'am. It just seems like Americans are always concerned about another country more than they are, in my opinion. In my opinion. Biden, you need to do some footwork. You need to touch hands and go out and do some groundwork and be talking to people in these impoverished neighborhoods and seeing what the problem is. You need to be reaching out to community organizations, seeing what they need and what needs to be fueled back into their pipelines for their cities to have resources. We need to see you meeting with some state representatives. Come. I don't even know if I'm gonna vote. To be honest with you, because I feel like what have Biden done for us in the last 4 years? Nothing that I can count. Absolutely none. Mm-mm. But anyway, y'all, this chips and dip is gone. Almost. I am hungry. Hmm. What do? You guys agree with tonight's commentary? Do you guys disagree with tonight's commentary? If you agree, why do you agree? If you disagree, why do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments what you thought about tonight's commentary. Give me your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of The Real Convo. Do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Again, thank you so much for your time and patience. You could have chose to be anywhere, but honey, you chose to stop by The Real Convo and tune in for another litty episode. Once again, thanks for tuning in. You guys have a great night. Bye.